So, Death at a Funeral. It was definitely a very, very funny movie. Now, when the movie first came to you, had you already seen the original?
Yeah, I seen the original because Chris sent it to me, and because he asked me to play the role, and I wasn't so sure that I could play it and everything. And when I saw the original, I was like, oh, this is a funny movie. And especially knowing how we could Americanize it and put our own twist on it, add a little soul to it,
Right.
I thought it could be very funny.
Now, do Americans and people from London, do you think they grieve differently, or more particularly African Americans? Do you think we have like our own kind of cultural?
I think, I think, as far as, white people, I think they probably grieve, we all grieve, but I think they're probably a little more quiet and a little more somber and whatever. But, black folks, when we let it out, we stepping on each other's shoes and leaning on each other's back, It's all good, it's all good. That's just the energies,
Ryan, I need to talk.
Aaron, not now.
I really need to talk to you.
Aaron, give me 5 minutes, okay? Bruh, I'm grieving here.
Martina, could you excuse us? We really got to talk about something. Hey, SpongeBob's on. All right, talk to you later.
What are you doing?
Remember the guy that came by a little earlier that we didn't recognize?
Dude in the leather jacket.
Yeah, well, he came by to study and he showed me some pictures of him and Dad.
So he showed you some pictures. What's wrong with that?
Pictures of him and Dad together.
No, man, no.
Yeah. The guy's name is Frank. He showed me some pictures of him and Dad doing stuff.
You telling me our father was on the down low?
Way down low.
Oh, hell no. I don't believe that. Oh, Daddy.
Now, this movie was kind of a reunion of sorts. I know you worked with Luke on Blue Street.
Yeah.
Worked with Tracy as a hustle band on your show.
Yeah.
I was surprised to find out that after all these years that you hadn't worked with Chris Rock before.
Yeah, well, Chris did my show, and he did a character with ShaNayNay on the Martin show, and I went on his talk show on HBO, but we hadn't did a movie together. We worked on the road stand-up, but never a movie, and so this was the first time, and he put it together, so, he made it happen.
Right. Now, speaking of which, I mean, like, I know Martin is years ago, you've done so much great things on film and with stand-up, but it was such a great TV thing. Do you ever consider getting back into TV or doing another sitcom?
No, I never say never, you know what I mean? But my interest is in movies and stand-up right now, you know what I mean? But TV is, that daily grind is a grind, so, but I'm enjoying making films and stand-up.
Now, I know a lot of people are, like, hesitant about doing remakes, whether it's music or movies. Like, was there any fear that y'all wouldn't make a film as funny as the British film?
Well, we don't think about that. We set out to win the game. You know what I mean? If we're thinking about losing before we even play the game, then 9 times out of 10 you're probably gonna lose the game. So we don't even think about that. Yeah.
How was it working with Neil as a director? Like, this is.
Oh, Neil was cool, man. He's just real laid back. You know what I mean? Kind of quirky sense of humor. But funny guy. And respects everybody. So it's a lot of fun to be around Neil. Love to work with him again.
Well, I'm sure everybody's gonna be dying laughing when they see this great film.
Well.
And you keep on entertaining. We'll keep on watching.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.